Cup of English podcast for Paul and Lily.
I want to say something controversial. Tea is better than coffee. I know, I said it. Tea is warm, reliable, calming, civilized. Everything a morning drink should be.
Welcome, everyone, to A Cup of English podcast. I'm Lily.
And I'm Paul. And today we are talking about coffee, which I don't drink, but which Lily apparently cannot survive without.
I had one coffee this morning, and I feel like a superhero. Today, we are talking about coffee culture, how to talk about coffee in English, coffee vocabulary, coffee shop phrases, and why coffee is one of the most interesting topics in modern culture. Let's go!
Right. So, coffee culture. Coffee culture means the whole world around coffee. The shops, the rituals, the vocabulary, the social aspect of drinking coffee with people. And it is huge in America.
Enormous. In America, coffee is not just a drink. It is a personality. People have very strong opinions about their coffee, how they take it, where they get it, what they order.
In Britain, we have tea culture. Same idea, very strong opinions, very specific rituals. But coffee culture has grown massively in Britain too in recent years.
Okay, first vocabulary. A coffee shop, a place where you buy and drink coffee. Starbucks, your local cafe, these are coffee shops. To grab a coffee, very casual phrase. To quickly get a coffee, often with another person. Let's grab a coffee after work. And a coffee order, the specific coffee you always get. What's your coffee order? Very common question.
My coffee order is nothing. I have tea. But I spend a lot of time in coffee shops with Lily watching her order, and it is a fascinating process.
It is not a process.
Lily, last Tuesday, tell everyone what you ordered.
I ordered an iced oat milk latte with an extra shot and sugar-free vanilla syrup and light ice.
That is 8 words to describe a coffee. 8 specific words. I counted.
That is just my order.
In Britain, if you ask for 8-word coffee, the barista looks at you like you were designing a spacecraft.
It's not that complicated. Every part means something specific. Okay, let me explain. A latte, coffee with a lot of milk, warm and smooth. Iced, cold with ice. Oat milk, milk made from oats, not from a cow. Very popular now. And an extra shot, an extra amount of espresso. More coffee, more energy.
And the light ice?
Less ice means more coffee in the cup.
You have thought about this very deeply.
Years of experience, Paul. Years.
Right. Coffee shop vocabulary. When you go to a coffee shop in an English-speaking country, these are the phrases you need. Can I get the most common way to order? Can I get a latte, please? Very casual, very natural, more common than I would like.
And the barista will often ask, what size? Small, medium, or large? Or in Starbucks, tall, grande, venti, which are Italian words that Starbucks invented their own meanings for.
Tall in Starbucks means small, which is objectively insane.
It is insane. Tall means small. Grande means medium. Venti means large. I had to learn this like a foreign language.
It is a foreign language. It is the language of Starbucks, completely separate from English or Italian.
And the barista will also ask, for here or to go? This means, do you want to drink it in the shop or take it with you? For here, you stay. To go, you leave with it. In Britain, we say eat in or take away.
Same question, different words. And always, at the end, can I get a name? The barista writes your name on the cup so they know whose order is whose.
I have a name story. My name is Lily. Simple, short, easy. But for some reason, coffee shop baristas cannot spell it. I have been, on different cups, Lily, 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 and once, memorably, Billy.
Billy!
Billy! I don't know how you get Billy from Lily. They called out, Billy! And I didn't react because my name is not Billy. And then they called it again and I thought, wait, that might be me.
You almost lost your coffee because of the name Billy.
I grabbed the cup and checked, and yes, Billy. My name was Billy for that coffee. I accepted it. I moved on.
My name on cups is always Paul, correctly spelled, which I mention not to boast, but simply as a fact.
Paul is very easy to spell. You are not impressive. Okay, I have a bigger coffee shop story. When I first moved to London, I went to a coffee shop near my flat every single morning. Every morning, same order. Flat white, please.
A flat white, for our listeners, is a small, strong coffee with a little milk, originally from Australia and New Zealand, very popular in Britain now.
Very popular and very delicious. So every morning I went in and ordered my flat white. And after about 2 weeks, the barista, lovely young guy, started making it when he saw me come through the door, before I even got to the counter.
A regular. You became a regular.
I was a regular. I felt so good about this, so local, so London. And then one morning I came in and wanted something different. I wanted a cappuccino instead.
And?
He saw me come in and immediately started making my flat white. And I stood at the counter and I didn't know how to tell him. Because he was already making it. With such confidence, such joy.
He was so happy to see you.
So happy. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't disappoint him. I watched him make my flat white. I said thank you. I paid. I drank the flat white.
You didn't even want the flat white.
I didn't want it. I wanted a cappuccino. But the look on his face when he started making it, so proud, so professional, I couldn't say anything.
You paid for a drink you didn't want because you didn't want to disappoint a barista.
And it happened the next day too. And the day after. I was trapped in a flat white I didn't choose.
How long did this go on?
3 weeks, Paul. For 3 weeks, I drank flat whites I didn't want because I was too soft to say anything.
How did it end?
I moved to a different coffee shop. I couldn't face the conversation.
You changed your entire coffee shop rather than say, actually, can I get a cappuccino today?
It was easier. I'm not proud of it, but it was easier.
This is the most Lily story I have ever heard.
Don't judge me. Okay, vocabulary. A regular. A person who comes to the same place very often and is recognized there. I'm a regular at my local coffee shop. A flat white. Small, strong coffee with a little milk. A cappuccino. Coffee with hot milk and a lot of foam on top. And to be a creature of habit. To always do the same things. To like routine. I'm such a creature of habit. Same coffee, same table, every day.
Right. Let's talk about coffee shop culture for studying and working. Because coffee shops have become a very popular place to work, study, read.
Coffee shops are basically offices now. Every coffee shop in LA is full of people with laptops working. Every single one.
Same in London. And I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, a nice atmosphere, good coffee nearby, pleasant background noise.
On the other hand,
I went to a coffee shop to read last month. Very nice place. Sat down with my tea. Yes, they had tea. Good coffee shop. Opened my book. And the man next to me was on a video call. A work video call. In a coffee shop. Talking at full volume about quarterly reports.
quarterly reports in a coffee shop.
For 45 minutes. I know everything about his company's third quarter performance. I did not ask for this information. It arrived uninvited.
Did you say anything?
I am British. I moved to a different table.
The British solution to everything. Silently relocate.
It works every time. Okay, background noise. Sounds around you that you don't really listen to. I like working with coffee shop background noise. A laptop worker. Someone who works on their laptop in a public place. You see these everywhere now. And to focus, to concentrate on one thing. I find it easier to focus in a coffee shop than at home.
Which is actually scientifically true. Studies show that a small amount of background noise, like a coffee shop, helps creativity and focus. It is the perfect amount of distraction.
Unless someone is discussing quarterly reports at full volume next to you.
Unless that, yes.
Right. Last vocabulary. For talking about coffee with friends. Shall we grab a coffee? British way to invite someone for a casual meeting. Shall we grab a coffee this week? I'm a coffee person. I love coffee. Coffee is important to me. Or, I'm a tea person, like a certain British podcaster. And, I need my morning coffee. I cannot function in the morning without coffee. Very relatable for many people.
Coffee is so much more than a drink. When you say, let's grab a coffee, you don't always even mean coffee. You mean, let's spend time together. Let's talk. Let's connect.
Which is the same as tea in Britain. Shall I put the kettle on? Means, shall we sit down, relax, and talk?
Different drink, same beautiful idea.
I will admit, there is something I like about coffee shops. The atmosphere, the sound, the feeling of being around people.
He's coming around. Paul is becoming a coffee shop person.
I am a tea person who enjoys coffee shop atmospheres. That is my final position.
I'll take it. Your challenge today. Tell us in the comments. Are you a coffee person or a tea person? And what is your coffee or tea order? We want to know.
Subscribe to A Cup of English podcast. Free. New episodes every week. We are so grateful for every single listener. Cheerio, everyone.
Bye, guys.